The other thing, which one of the reasons I think the turnout is just going to be higher in November than it has been in the past, is it's really impossible to ignore politics, no matter how much you try to ignore politics. And Trump does this on purpose a lot of the time. He inserts himself into every situation, and so it's really tough to just put your head under the pillow and block everything out and not be aware of anything. Like, a good example of that is there's a huge swath of football fans, millions and millions of people, that they've been saying for years, like, we just don't want any politics in sports. Like, sports are supposed to be a distraction for us. We don't care. Trump has decided to declare war on, like, the NFL. Right. And to pick fights with players and teams and the commissioner and basically everybody. And so it's not that necessarily, like, there are definitely a lot of Trump-loving football fans, so it's not like it's going to turn that whole base against him. But it's a lot harder if you're one of those football fans who wants to ignore everything, just to turn it all off because he's in your face all the time.
But Tommy, don't people say that? Wouldn't a Trump supporter say that it was the players who started it's the game of who started it, that by taking a knee, they are the ones who injected politics into the sport? Yeah,
for sure. But the players aren't on the ballot.
Yeah. Right.
So a smart Democrat is like, stays out of it.
Right.
They're like, no matter how much they may agree with Kaepernick or Mike Benner or some of these other guys, if I'm a Democrat, I completely stay out of this issue. And I'm like, you know what, you guys do your thing.
Right.
Basically, what the players are doing and why it's so outrageous that conservatives go after them is they're just exercising free speech, which is supposed to be the main tenet of America, is whether you agree with them or not, they should be able to do this.
Right.
And Trump is such a baby, and he's also he's so diabolical in how he chooses these sort of wedge issues to try to divide people. It's like his favorite thing to do. Like, he can't just like let them do their thing and not say anything, which is what everyone wants. All the owners, whether they agree with him or not, they don't actually care. They want this thing to go away.
Now Jerry Jones is saying that if you're on the Dallas Cowboys, you have to stand up for the national anthem.
Yeah, but even Jerry Jones, who's a big Trump supporter, is saying his comments aren't helpful. So because what he does is he just, every time this thing is about to go away, he just like sticks some gasoline and match in there and just like gets it going again.